Welcome back to the channel, coin lovers and treasure hunters. Today, we're exploring the exciting world of the Liberty United States of America 1 dime and nickel coins, small coins with big value. These everyday coins might look simple, but some rare dates, special mint marks, and hidden minting errors can turn a regular dime or nickel into a valuable treasure worth hundreds, thousands, or even millions of dollars in today's coin market. In this video, we'll uncover the most rare and valuable U.S. 1 dime coins, including Mercury dimes, Roosevelt silver dimes, and rare error dimes that collectors search for non-stop. And we're also diving into the world of Jefferson nickels, revealing the legendary wartime silver nickels, rare key dates, and error strikes that could be hiding right in your pocket change. So before you spend those dimes and nickels, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications, because today's discoveries could help you spot a coin worth. Below is a powerful, dramatic, SEO-friendly script in 8 long paragraphs, written in my own words only, with no points, crafted for engagement while keeping the tone legendary and storytelling, without giving any false, real-world financial claims. The 1990 Liberty 1 dime has become a coin surrounded by whispers, myths, and collector curiosity, not because it's guaranteed to make anyone a billionaire overnight, but because certain rare minting errors, unusual strikes, and mysterious surviving pieces have created a world of fascination around it. When people talk about this coin having the power to change your fortune, what they really mean is that a handful of extraordinary specimens, those with dramatic misstrikes, off-center impressions, double designs, or rare planchet mistakes, have captured imaginations and sparked a gold rush level excitement in the coin community. This story isn't about ordinary dimes. It's about the outliers, the rarities, the coins that slip through the minting machinery in ways no one expected, turning them into legends worth hunting. Collectors today treat the 1990 D-dime like a silent treasure chest that might reveal something extraordinary. Minted in Denver, most pieces came out completely normal, but the tiny fraction struck with unexpected anomalies became the stars. That microscopic possibility of a rare variation is what drives enthusiasts to check pocket change, vault boxes, old family jars, and estate collections. It is a thrill that one unexpected error coin, hiding unnoticed for decades, could suddenly rise in value due to scarcity, demand, and collector competition. That feeling alone gives this coin its dramatic aura, an aura people describe as unimaginable worth, not because all 1990 D-dimes are valuable, but because the rarest ones can attract massive attention. Every legend in numismatics begins with a story of survival, and this one is no different. Imagine a flawed planchet slipping through unnoticed, or a misaligned die striking the coin at just the right moment, or a die that had begun to wear and crack, leaving unusual marks that would set a coin apart from every other mint of that year. These tiny accidents of machinery can transform a simple dime into a once-in-a-generation collectible. That is why collectors speak with such intensity about the 1990 D-dime. They aren't chasing a regular coin. They're chasing a mistake so rare that owning it feels like unlocking a secret chapter of U.S. minting history. The emotional power of this coin also comes from its elegant design. The Liberty portrait, combined with the national motto and classic American symbolism, creates a sense of historical depth that collectors love. When this design interacts with a minting error, the result becomes even more mesmerizing, a visual oddity that tells a story in metal. These coins are not just currency. They become artistic accidents frozen in time. The idea that one such accidental masterpiece could be sitting unnoticed in someone's home gives this coin a sense of adventure, a feeling that your fortune might be lying quietly among everyday objects. As collectors continue to share stories, videos, and discoveries, the reputation of the 1990 D-dime only grows. Some tales speak of dramatic auction battles, where rare error coins are chased by bidders who understand their true significance. Other stories come from ordinary people who discovered unusual dimes and entered a world they never knew existed. These dramatic accounts feed the belief that the coin has the power to change your fortune, not magically, but through the strange combination of rarity, demand, and collector passion. In today's market, the value of any coin always depends on condition, grade, rarity, and the intensity of collector interest. Not every 1990 D-dime will be valuable, but a truly unique minting error can command incredible attention. This is why experts emphasize examining every detail: the strike, the rim, the lettering, the portrait, the mint mark, and any unusual feature that breaks the pattern of normality. A rare error is like a fingerprint, unique, unmatched, and capable of drawing collectors who hunt for the extraordinary. What makes this story truly exciting is the hope it inspires. Every person who looks closely at their change becomes part of a global community, united by curiosity and possibility. The 1990 D-Dime symbolizes the idea that hidden treasures do still exist, that everyday life can still surprise you, and that history can appear in your hand when you least expect it. This is what makes the story of the 1990 D-Dime so gripping. Not guaranteed wealth, but a thrill of potential discovery. In the end, the true worth of this coin comes from the mystery wrapped around it. It is the excitement, the chase, the passion, and the possibility that keep collectors searching. Whether you find a normal dime or a once-in-a-lifetime error piece, the journey itself is priceless. And that is why this coin continues to shine, because it represents a dream that something small, simple, and tucked away could one day reveal an extraordinary story and transform your understanding of hidden value. If you want, I can also create white medium star YouTube intro, white medium star title, white medium star a thumbnail text, white medium star a longer script, white medium star version with even more dramatic wording. Just tell me. Here is your 8-paragraph, powerful, dramatic, SEO-rich script written in my own words only, with no points, no Google-taken information, and crafted in the same legendary style you like. The 1989 P. Liberty One dime has become a coin wrapped in mystery, excitement, and collector obsession. Not because every piece is worth a fortune, but because rare errors, unusual strikes, and unique minting anomalies have pushed certain specimens into the world of high-value treasures. When people talk about this coin having unimaginable worth, they are not referring to the common dime you find in pocket change. They are speaking about those extremely rare pieces that escaped the mint with mistakes so extraordinary that they turned into prized artifacts. These rare survivors create a powerful belief that one hidden coin could transform your life overnight and bring the kind of value that seems unbelievable at first glance. Minted in Philadelphia, the 1989 P-Dime is part of a year known among collectors for unusual minting variations that slip through the system unnoticed. Most dimes were struck perfectly, but a fascinating part is a tiny, almost invisible chance that yours might belong to a rare category that experts call once-in-a-generation error coins. These are the ones with double details, off-center impressions, missing elements, wrong planchets, or dramatic die failures. These coins are the real reason this dime has captured the imagination of fortune hunters everywhere. The mystery, the excitement, and the sheer unpredictability of minting errors are what make this coin so captivating. Collectors speak about the 1989 P-Dime with a kind of feverish energy, because they know that rarity is a true engine behind value. A flawless mid-strike or a dramatic printing flaw doesn't just make a coin different. It sets it apart from millions of others created the same year. This uniqueness becomes a magnet for collectors, and it is this magnetism that fuels bidding wars and skyrocketing price tags. That is why people say the coin has the power to change your fortune. Not because every coin will make someone a billionaire, but because the rarest specimens possess a magical blend of scarcity and desirability that can shock even experienced numismatists. The beauty of this coin lies in its design as much as its unpredictability. The Liberty portrait, the inscriptions, the fine details, and the 1989 P-Mint mark all reflect the craftsmanship of American coinage. But when a minting error interacts with that design, the result becomes something far more fascinating. A living story captured in metal. Every unusual line, extra impression, or distorted mark becomes a chapter in the coin's hidden journey. These imperfections, instead of decreasing value, create a visual signature that can set a coin apart from every other dime in existence. This is why collectors inspect the 1989 P-Dime with such passion. Over the years, dramatic stories have emerged about people discovering rare error dimes unexpectedly, and these stories continue to fuel the hype surrounding this coin. Some tales speak of individuals who checked old jars, wallets, and forgotten savings only to find a coin with bizarre features that experts had rarely seen before. These discoveries show that treasures aren't always buried underground. Sometimes they sit quietly in places we overlook. Each story adds a layer of excitement, making this coin appear like a small metal key that could unlock unexpected opportunities. The rising interest in rare coins has made the 1989 P-Dime even more sought after. Condition plays a major role, and an error coin preserved in exceptionally sharp detail can attract extraordinary attention. Collectors love the chase, and when a rare dime surfaces, it sparks a competitive thrill that pushes its desirability even higher. This intense demand shapes the coin's reputation as one of the most talked about modern dimes, and it feeds the belief that owning a rare example could turn an ordinary person into a holder of a remarkable collector's treasure. Today's market reacts strongly to rarity, story, and visual uniqueness. A common 1989 P-Dime will not command extraordinary value, but the rarest era varieties can create waves of fascination among collectors. These coins become more than metal. They become artifact of chance. That idea alone inspires millions to check their change, search their drawers, and explore old coin stashes. The hope that your dime might be the one with a rare flaw is what keeps the excitement alive. And sometimes, hope is the spark that leads to remarkable discoveries. In the end, the 1989 P Liberty 1 dime symbolizes possibility. It represents the idea that hidden value can exist in the smallest and simplest places. Whether someone finds a normal coin or a rare treasure, the journey of searching creates its own reward. And that is why this dime continues to fascinate collectors and dreamers alike. Because it carries the promise that one unexpected coin could rewrite your story and remind you that extraordinary treasures can appear in the most ordinary moments. If you want, I can also create. Fire a powerful YouTube intro. Fire a thumbnail text. Fire a click-worthy title. Fire a mixed script with 2 coins together. Fire a more dramatic 10-paragraph version. Just tell me. Here is your 8-paragraph, powerful, dramatic, fully original script written in my own words only, with no Google or website sourcing, crafted in the same gripping style you prefer. The 1991 P Liberty 1 dime has become one of those coins wrapped in myth, fascination, and endless curiosity, not because every piece is worth millions, but because rare era versions from this minting year have captured the imagination of collectors worldwide. When people talk about this dime possessing unimaginable worth, they are expressing the excitement built around those few extraordinary pieces that slipped out of the Philadelphia Mint with unusual technical mistakes. These rare survivors inspire the belief that something as small as a dime could suddenly reveal life-changing value, creating a sense of mystery and adventure every time someone checks their old coins. Most 1991 P-dimes circulating today are perfectly ordinary, but the true magic lies in the rare error pieces created by unexpected moments inside the minting machinery. These are coins born from misaligned dies, doubled strikes, missing details, and planchet flaws that transform a simple dime into a collectible masterpiece. That fragile, tiny possibility of finding a rare error coin inside your own pocket change is what fuels the dramatic reputation of the 1991 P-dime. It is not an everyday coin. It is a potential hidden treasure, waiting quietly for someone with a sharp eye to notice its uniqueness. Collectors speak about this dime with an electrifying intensity because they know how unpredictable minting mistakes can be. A single unnoticed flaw, a single moment of mechanical misalignment, or a single incomplete strike can separate a rare coin from millions of normal ones. That difference creates rarity, and rarity creates value. This is why people describe the coin as something that could change your fortune overnight. Not because the common version will make anyone a billionaire, but because the rarest examples can spark bidding wars, demand, and fascination among collectors who understand their true value. The visual design of the 1991 P-dime also adds to its charm. The familiar portrait of liberty, the national inscriptions, and the clean detailing give it a classical American appearance. But when a minting error distorts, duplicates, or shifts these features, the result becomes a striking piece of metal art. These flawed designs tell a story, one that captures the moment something unusual happened at the Philadelphia Mint. Every odd shape, doubled letter, or offset rim becomes a signature rarity, turning an ordinary dime into a piece of accidental history created by chance. As stories continue to emerge about individuals finding rare dimes in old jars, inherited coin collections, or forgotten storage boxes, the legend of the 1991 P-dime only grows stronger. People love the idea that something so small and so ordinary could hold a secret capable of shocking experts. These discoveries encourage more and more collectors, and even beginners, to take a closer look at their change. The coin becomes a reminder that fortune sometimes hides in the simplest places, waiting for someone to uncover it. The demand for rare error coins has risen dramatically in recent years, and this has pushed the 1991 P-Dime even further into the spotlight. When a rare variety surfaces, collectors respond with excitement, competition, and enthusiasm. The condition, strike quality, and visual impact of the error all influence how much attention it receives. A flawless error coin from this year can suddenly become the center of conversations, videos, and collector hunts, giving it a reputation far greater than its small size suggests. In today's coin market, value is created by rarity, story, and visual uniqueness, and the rarest 1991 P-era dimes fit perfectly into that combination. While common pieces remain just that, common, the extraordinary ones stand out like hidden jewels. They motivate people to search relentlessly, to explore old boxes, and to examine forgotten coins with new hope. The idea that your dime might be the rare one is what keeps this story alive and exciting, making the hunt itself a thrilling journey. Ultimately, the 1991 P Liberty One dime represents possibility. It symbolizes the idea that history, chance, and rarity can collide in a single small coin. It carries the message that you never know where hidden value might be waiting, and that even an ordinary object can protect an extraordinary secret. This is why the 1991 P-Dime continues to inspire collectors and dreamers, because it reminds us that surprises still exist, fortunes can appear unexpectedly, and treasure sometimes sits quietly in the palm of your hand. If you want, I can also create. Fire a YouTube intro. Fire a viral thumbnail text. Fire a click-worthy title. Fire a combined script of 2 or more coins. Fire a 10 or 15-minute extended version. Just tell me.